The members of the Soil Knowledge Network are retired. They're all ex-soil staff. They are people who have this amazing passion for soils, and just because they're retired, their passion doesn't go away. They still really want to make a change and really want to pass on this knowledge.
I went to Cobar early in 1973, and I've been lucky enough to work across Australia on various national programs, and as well as primarily in Western New South Wales.
Well, there are a lot of very different soil types in the Western Division, and most properties would have a whole range of different soils on their place. And these soils have different capabilities to grow plants. They grow different types of plants. Some are more susceptible to erosion or salinity or other degradation than others. And it is very important to try and keep the topsoil in place, because most of the nutrients and the source of seeds is in the surface. And if that is lost by erosion, be it wind or water, then it's very difficult to reclaim and very expensive to reclaim.
Well, I think if we left it alone, all we'd end up with is probably weeds and feral species, rabbits, goats, probably an overpopulation of kangaroos because of all the additional watering points that have been put in the landscape. And the management of it would be, well, there wouldn't be any management of it, so it would deteriorate over time.
The grazier needs to make a balance between keeping the soil and still having enough production for the stock. Now, there are times when the vegetation gets rank after good seasons, and it is benefited by grazing that down a bit and rejuvenating the pastures. So really in rangelands, the vegetation is the key to everything. Keep the vegetation healthy and sufficient, and everything will be right.
The good landholders, the good managers that is, work in harmony with their pastures and their species and look after the country, because the thing that they harvest is, with their sheep or cattle, is the grasses and the herbage that grows. So unless they look after the best species and that, their production is going to deteriorate. And the good managers do that really well. The property on here is in really good condition, and it's a very productive place producing organic products.
Just on this little trip that we're on at the moment, we've visited quite a few landholders with some very good success stories, particularly with water ponding. And we've seen some codor furrowing, and we've also seen areas of natural regeneration where people have locked up areas and let the vegetation regenerate. Now that does work sometimes, but some of the soils it doesn't really work in reasonable times.
So the Soil Knowledge Network is a way to try and recapture that knowledge and package it in a new way, and making it more available to new people, early career soil scientists, landholders and students, and anyone we can get to listen, really. So the strength of the group is our diversity in the experience and the people that are here, but it's also the unity. These people all get on well, and we have a great time, but we can argue till the cows come home about particular aspects of soils. So when we come together, we speak with one voice, and that's a much more powerful place to be.